Hi and welcome to the Classical Guitar Playground. I'm Atto, and in this video I'm going to show you a warm-up routine to ease up those fingers before a practice session. Now, this isn't just any warm-up routine that I made up. I actually borrowed it from Scott Tennant's book Pumping Nylon, which I've gotten a lot of value out of. Now, there are 10 warm-up exercises that I'll be going through in this video, but you don't have to go through all of them in one session. Rather, just pick a few that you like until you feel your fingers are properly warmed up. Now, let's get those fingers warm. In this first exercise, we're going to be warming up one finger at a time by jumping strings on just one fret. I like to keep my right hand fingering very basic, just to be able to focus on the left hand. So I just use my thumb on the bass strings, and then I am A on the treble strings. Now let's get started. We start on the first fret with our index finger. Try to avoid any gaps between switching notes. Now we go on to the second fret with our middle finger. Now for the third fret with our third finger or ring finger. And the fourth fret with our pinky. In this exercise number 2, we're going to be essentially doing the same exercise, except now we involve two fingers. On the first fret, we're going to be using the first finger and the second finger. Now we'll use the second finger and the third finger for the second fret. And then finally the third fret with the third and fourth finger. Now in exercise 3, we're going to be incorporating rhythmic variations to exercise number 1 and number 2. Now I'm not going to play through all of them, I'm just going to show you these two examples of rhythmic variations using example 1. And now rhythmic variation number 2 using exercise number 2. In exercise number 4, we're going to be using ascending slurs, where we play the first note and hammer on the second one. We will use all different combinations of the left hand fingerings. Now for the most difficult part. Now in exercise 5 we'll be doing the exact opposite of exercise 4, or descending slurs, where we play the first note and then pull off to the next one. In this one you can also use all finger combinations. Great exercise. In exercise 6 we are using triplets, where we play the first note, hammer on the second, and then pull off for the third one. In this one we also use all combinations of fingerings. In exercise number 7 we're going to be fixing our fingers on a third string. We're going to fix our second finger on the second fret, third finger on the third fret, and fourth finger on the fourth fret. And we're going to move our index finger between the fifth and the second string, and then the sixth and the first string. Now we release our middle finger and place our index finger on the first fret. Now release the third finger and place the middle finger on the second fret. And now release the fourth finger and place the third finger on the third fret. Now exercise number 8 is still a fixed finger exercise. We'll keep our third finger on the third fret and our fourth finger on the fourth fret. Now we put our index finger on the first fret and release our second and third finger. Now we put our second finger on the second fret and we release our third and fourth finger. This is by far the most difficult one. Just do it. In exercise number 9, the focus is on the right hand, and we're going to be doing a little bit of right hand walking, starting on the 6th string. I'll be playing all the way down and up again. Let's use rest stroke for this. And now we can alternate and use M and A. sorry, I and A. Now for exercise number 10 and the last one, we're going to be doing 2 finger rasgueados on 3 strings. We're going to be placing our thumb on the 4th string and simply playing the top strings with 2 fingers. In this case, I'm going to be starting on A and I. And then we can move on to M and I. And then A and M. Now let's do a little bit faster and play in 8th notes. That was A and I, and now M and I. And now A and M. Great, let's move on to a little bit faster notes now, involving 16th notes. And we'll start with A and I. M and I now. And then A and M. The last one is only 16th notes for 4 beats. And we'll do with A and I. Of course, you do this just at your own speed. There's no need to rush it. These can be a little bit difficult at first. Now M, I. And then finally A, M. These are great for the exterior muscles, controlling the speed of your fingers when doing these rasgueado exercises. As I said in the beginning, these exercises are from the book Pumping Nylon by Scott Tennant. I recommend that you just pick a few and play them until your fingers are warm. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.